So there was a change in Kentucky law with the ascent of Andy Beshear. Andy Beshear is the governor of Kentucky. And here's some pictures of Jayden Spicer. Jayden Spicer comes out of Breathitt County, which is where my people come from. Breathitt County. And so Jayden Spicer is a 10-year-old kid. He went missing. And his mother had wrote a little letter saying, we really want him to come back and we're really sad and blah, 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 blah. Turns out she gave him goddamn medicine. That's what she says, right? Who believes any of this shit, frankly? Oh, you gave him sleeping medicine, huh? And then he died of sleeping medicine. Is that what you did? Who the hell would give a 10-year-old kid sleeping medicine anyways? Who would think that's, goddamn an excusable fucking homicide? Well, I gave him sleeping medicine and then he died. Oh, yeah? Is that what the fuck happened? Ultimately, they're going to figure it out. I don't know, a week or two later, they're going to find his body in a tote. So his mother, and I don't know if that's his, I guess her boyfriend or the stepfather or whatever, she finds her 10-year-old son dead and she stuffs him in a tote. And then they find out what she did, and then she gets arrested, right? So maybe there's going to be justice, maybe not. The law I want to point out was manslaughter in the first degree, so KRS 507.030. A person is guilty of manslaughter in the first degree when, through circumstances not otherwise constituting the offense of the murder, he or she intentionally abuses another person or knowingly permits another person of whom he or she has actual custody to be abused and thereby causes death to a person 12 years of age or less, or who is physically helpless or mentally helpless. That's a Class B felony. So the parents, the mother of Jayden Spicer, let's see, we got some details here. Felicia Gross. How come Jayden Spicer has a different last name than his mother, Felicia Gross? She claimed he disappeared during the night from their home in Jackson on August 6, 2025. A week-long search conducted by the KSP, local volunteers, drones, aircraft drones, K-9 units. 6 days later, on August 12th, Kentucky State Police investigators interviewed Felicia Gross. She confessed that she had given Jayden sleeping medication, which she believed caused a fatal medical emergency. Do we believe that? Is that the fucking truth? I'd like to know what the goddamn truth is. There's supposed to be some sort of toxicology report, so hopefully we get that toxicology report to come, out soon. Maybe she just wanted to, have sex with her boyfriend. Maybe she just wanted to suck some dick. Get her asshole fucking eaten out, do some tater salad, and she really wanted some dick and had to go, put the boy to bed so she could get that dick. And apparently sleeping medicine, is that what you did? Or maybe you knocked him out. Maybe you hit him out cold. Sleeping medicine? What kind of sleeping medicine is there? I don't even know what, I guess, is there sleep time? Was it NyQuil? How much NyQuil did you give him? I guess I'm saying I don't believe it. I do not believe the official version, her version, is what happened. Because you find your kid dead because of an accident, and then you're like, oh shit, his death is going to bring about my arrest. I better take his tiny little 10-year-old body and fold it up like, you're not supposed to fold people, into a box and then put them out in the woods. To be able to do that just, screams psychotic. Oh no, now we gotta cover up the evidence of the abuse that we did. We gotta cover this goddamn abuse up. Based on Felicia Gross's statement, police found Jayden's missing, remains buried in a plastic tote in a wooded area in Breathitt County. So maybe they would have never figured it out if she hadn't confessed. And did she confess, or was it just, really good police work? Felicia Gross initially faced charges including second-degree manslaughter, abuse of a corpse, tamper with evidence. Her charge was upgraded to murder. Second-degree manslaughter. She should be charged with first-degree manslaughter. They're going to fuck around and they're going to get the charge wrong. She should be charged with manslaughter in the first degree, okay? At the very least, 507.030. She coached Jayden's siblings on what to tell the police, so not only did she murder her own son, but then she told his brothers and sisters to lie to the police about what had happened. Because why tell the truth, right? It's not like you give a shit about your own brother. It's not like, it doesn't matter. You went to school with him, you ate breakfast with him, you saw him day in and day out, probably getting abused all the goddamn time. None of it fucking matters to the siblings, and so now they're going to sit there and say, she's putting her evil, making the siblings be just as evil as she is. Her charge was upgraded to C. Jayden's stepfather, Joshua Gross, was charged with complicity to commit murder, abuse of a corpse, tampering with evidence, and other related charges. In October 2025, Joshua Gross's attorney filed a motion to lower his $1 million cash bond, citing his ties to the community and lack of prior felony charges. Look, Your Honor, we only folded up a 10-year-old kid and put him in a tote box in the middle of the woods one time. We only did that one time. Jayden's case received significant community attention. Support local citizens held a vigil, offered a reward. The community rallied to provide a proper funeral for Jayden. A custom Spider-Man-themed casket was donated. Many attendees wore superhero colors to honor him. Jayden's death sparked a push for new legislation in Kentucky aimed at increasing protections for children and strengthening penalties for child abusers. Did that go anywhere? Because you already got laws on the books right now. 507.030. You cannot abuse a kid under 12 years old to death. You can't abuse a 12-year-old kid and under to death. You abuse a 12-year-old kid or under to death, well, that's manslaughter in the first degree. You're reading it. It's right there. This is active law. Just makes me wonder about a whole thing. As I just wanted to point out that law. I could probably keep on talking about this nonstop because, you know, like, what the fuck? What the fuck? But I wonder how many other people that this mother and father did they ever put pressure on each other to be good parents? Are we thinking about his education? Do we have a college fund? Is he going to go to college? What is he going to do with his life? So hopefully, you know, they'll say that guy in Letcher County, Mickey Steins. I think whatever happens to Mickey Steins is what should happen to Letitia Gross or Felicia. The only difference between Felicia Gross and Mickey Steins is that Mickey Steins killed somebody in a position of power and authority who had money and who could protect himself. Felicia Gross killed somebody who was vulnerable, somebody who unconditionally loved her. So, to me, a life is a life, and every life is worth all the property of the richest person in society. What Felicia Gross did was worse. What Felicia Gross did was worse.